Hey, good morning, everybody. It is Friday, and today is part two of our series. So, as you might recall, on Wednesday, I talked about income diversification. Today is part two. It is about trading outside the system. So, as I explained, this is a six-part series. Today being part two. It will be released each Monday, Wednesday, Friday for about the next 2 weeks. And I will just simply refer to my computer for food for thought for you folks. So again, today's topic in the counter economy is about trading outside the system. So the first question is, how frequently do you barter goods or services instead of using money? I think if you're like most people, that's probably a big fat zero, right? Do you hold your cryptocurrencies in a non-custodial wallet? Let me briefly explain. Now, you probably already know this if you hold cryptos at all. There's custodial wallets, non-custodial wallets. A custodial wallet means that the company that you have the wallet through actually holds the keys. So, in other words, they have access to your crypto. A non-custodial wallet would be one that you might have, say, an app that you downloaded on your phone or computer, and only you have the keys. That's the difference between a custodial and a non-custodial wallet. Now, do you hold your crypto in a non-custodial wallet? The answer should be yes. How confident are you in buying and selling goods or services using cryptocurrencies? Now, I understand if you don't necessarily want to use crypto every single day, but do you know how to use it? That's a good question to ask yourself. How much of your regular purchases are made through local businesses rather than big box stores or the mega corporations, right? Do you always shop at Amazon or do you prefer to shop local? Are you actively participating in a local barter network or alternative currency system? If not, please consider doing so. Do you use alternative currencies like silver, goldbacks, or community currencies for transactions? Now, I showed you this before. Pull these up here. So, as you see, I've got a good selection of silver. These are goldbacks right here. Those are goldbacks. But you should, ideally, you should be using these types of things, right? Do you use alternative currency, are you knowledgeable about privacy-focused cryptocurrencies and their uses? So, the two big ones, as you might know, I have mentioned them here. The first is Monero, and the second is Zano. Bitcoin is not a privacy-focused cryptocurrency. Very few of them are. How much of your financial activity is conducted without using traditional banks or credit institutions? If you're like most people, all of your financial activity is conducted using traditional banks. Have you used Monero for buying or selling goods or services to maintain privacy in your transactions? We kind of just touched on that a moment ago. Are you knowledgeable about privacy focused? But have you actually used it? If not, maybe consider doing so. How often do you buy and sell goods or services using alternative currencies? I'm guessing, like most people, the answer is no. So these are just some food for thought. This is about the whole topic that we discussed today is about trading outside the system. Why would you want to trade outside the system? Well, because the government doesn't deserve to know what you are doing, quite simply. So now I know some folks are probably like very pro-government. You know, they my guy's right, your guy's wrong. You know how it is. But I might suggest that they're all wrong. So anyway, but today is part 2. It was about trading outside the system. I will put these questions in the description box below for you to refer to. Please consider sharing this video. Please like, and I will see you on Monday. Thank you. Bye-bye.